Okay, y'all. So I was talking to my mommy about something, and a revelation, God revisited this revelation to me, um, where we talk to me about why people who are in um, music and in worship, they are worship leaders, they are musicians, drummers, people who play the piano, whatever they may be. Um, why those people, and I say us specifically, have a struggle with sexual sin, with lust, perversion, masturbation, pornography, all of those things. Why is it that people, specifically the enemy, just uses that? And even David was a worship leader. He didn't, he wrote Psalms. Psalms are basically songs. And he um played music. He played the harp for Saul when his spirit was when he was being oppressed by a demonic spirit. And God made me realize that when you worship, you bind up the strong man. Worship in scriptural context is to cast down, to shoot arrows, right? When you look into it, because I use the Blue Letter Bible app. But anyways, those things, you are sending an attack into the camp of the enemy. Worship is warfare. And when we go as worship leaders, as musicians, we go up there and we bind up the strong man and we fight. We are the first set of people who initiate warfare. We are the front lines. We are the front lines. We initiate warfare first. So what the enemy does is, you are an altar. And what the enemy does is, the enemy tries to taint the offering that is on that altar. So if he could get you to masturbate before you go before God, if he could get you to get into pornography for 1 week or even just a day and you don't repent, if he could get you into watching porn, if he could get you into having sex outside of marriage, if he can get you into those things, then that automatically means that, hey, this thing has been tainted. Now, when you go up there and worship and you don't repent, then your worship is not going to God, that's going to demons. If you don't repent, that's the important part. You have to repent. You have to repent. And then we have to forgive ourselves. Because a lot of times we tend to be wrapped up in unforgiveness of ourselves, and that's very dangerous. And we let the enemy condemn us. But when Jesus died on that cross, he literally took on every sin imaginable and put it on himself. Which is why he said, my God, why have you forsaken me? He felt that God, the Father, turned his back on him because he had every sin imaginable on him. And he took that on the cross. And now we can repent because Jesus already took that on and he died with that. And when he died with that, that is dead as well. We can become dead to that thing. So if you are a worship leader, if you are a musician and you're watching this and you're attacked, it's because the enemy does not want you to shoot arrows. The enemy don't want you to be at the front line. The front line is always getting attacked. In any war, if you put people at the front, what did David do to Uriah? David put Uriah in the front lines. He got him drunk, he put him in the front lines. Who was the first set of people to get strike, to get the hit, to get the blows? It's the people in the front lines. So if you're a worship leader, you are at the front. You are in the front lines. You are in the beginning. And the Lord does not want you to be stuck and trapped in this mindset of you can't get out of this. And also the enemy wants you to be the enemy has their eyes on you. When you walk up there and you say lift your hands and however you start with worshiping, oh, The enemy hates that because now the strong man is going to get bind up. Every bond, every spirit of heaviness, the Bible said, put on a garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Every spirit of heaviness has to go when worship is genuine now, because the vessel matters. What's inside that vessel matters. But you need to understand that you are at the front lines. You are in the front lines when you go up there to worship. People think the pastor's at the front line. I mean, he teaches the word, right? That's understandable. But the worship leaders are at the front lines. We are in the front. And the enemy does not want to be bound by us. Then they bring on somebody who prays. When that worship sets in, then the people in the back could go forward and push forward and go into warfare. But you have to worship. You have to give praise. Praise is the thing the praise is what binds up the strong man and breaks up these strongholds. It starts with worship.